make my days better. Vending machine mac and cheese. Farrah always listens and gives the best advice. She's the older sister I never had. Small talks with Farrah are the best because she always makes me feel included and relates to my problems. She's the sweetest girl and next year will not be the same without her. My favorite Farrah memory was on the way to North Allegheny when she laughed for an hour straight watching the weirdest reels. Farrah is such a sweet, caring, and funny person. She always understands everyone else's point of view. Farrah will forever be my favorite person to talk to. I love the funny stretches she comes up with in all of her jokes. My favorite memory is when Farrah was losing by a lot in Krentsville and flipped over to pin her girl with 1 second left, and we won the full tournament. We blasted music on the ride home. I'll miss you so much. Thank you for your time, dedication, love, and humor you contributed to the team. Now introducing your Corry Wrestling cheerleaders.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Corry Area High School for tonight's girls varsity wrestling matchup between the visiting Fort LeBoeuf Lady Bison and your Lady Beavers. Brad Swanson along with John Yatsko and Silas Bryan. And John, Lady Beavers coming off a big tournament victory, the Midwinter Mayhem, beating LeBoeuf by 1 point in the team standings, and I believe they were like a point and a half or 2 points ahead of Hickory.
Yeah, it was really close tournament that Corry was able to come out victorious. They were first place out of 37 teams.
Very impressive.
Finley was champion. Kenna took second. Ava took eighth. Coda took second. Olivia took sixth. And Riley took fourth. So they just edged out LeBoeuf. So I'm guessing LeBoeuf might be looking for some payback tonight.
Yeah, for sure. You know, Fort LeBoeuf Wrestling is a definitely history at that school. I mean, it was just crazy over the years. They had the longtime legendary coach, Art Steves, over there, and he just built a dynasty. And they've been tough ever since. Corry has always been a good rivalry with LeBoeuf, and I'm sure that these girls are going to build one here too.
Yeah, Corry has done a great job because of kids wrestling. Has always had a lot of girls participation. So before girls wrestling even became a sanctioned varsity sport, we already had a lot of girls wrestling at younger ages, and then I think they, some of them would move on to high school, but very few, so a lot of them just dropped off. So that's why we have such a big team, and it's rare that we see, fully stacked teams from, with all weights, but LeBoeuf here tonight has about just as big a team as we are. I don't know what they must be doing kind of the same thing with their younger girls over there too, as far as wrestling goes. Either that or they've watched, some of the boys' success over the years. So once the sport became sanctioned for girls, a lot of girls said, they wanted to be part of that too.
Right. I looked at the lineup, and I'm looking at names, and I'm thinking there's a lot of these girls who either their brothers wrestled.
That's what I was wondering, right.
Or their brothers were good football players, or whatever. They're athletic families over in LeBoeuf, that's for sure. We have quite a few here in Corry as well. This should be a very entertaining matchup. We got a nice crowd here.
Yeah, packed
Senior
house
night,
tonight.
right?
Yep. We're about standing room only, so.
Right. They're going to be introducing the matchups here. We'll give them to you as they announce them. Looked as though our lone senior is Farrah Forspring.
Correct.
So hopefully Farrah will get a chance to wrestle tonight.
Said she just started wrestling as a junior?
Yes, yep. She comes from the wrestling family, and she picked up on it real quick. She's very good.
So that says a lot for the future of Corry Girls Wrestling too, to only have one senior. A lot of them will be back. That's
for sure. There are a couple first-year girls out here this year. I looked at our lineup. We have one forfeit tonight, and other than that, we have a couple weights where we have two girls that could possibly wrestle at certain weights. So, like you said, we're stacked up. LeBoeuf has got a full lineup. There's 13 weight classes, just like there is in boys wrestling.
Going over the PIAA rules for spectator conduct as they do at all sporting events here.
Right. We're pretty fortunate to have everyone toe the line and obey on that stuff.
Yeah, I think it gets loud, but that's usually about it.
Right.
I'm assuming it'll be loud in here tonight, so this might be as quiet as it is for the evening.
Right.
Going to start tonight at 1:24.
Okay, good. I'm glad you can hear because she's got
barely
a very,
could hear.
she's got a very soft voice. So we're going 124. At 124, it was Ella McGuire taking on Lakin Bale. 130, Maya Banta. She has a forfeit. Sadie Huck and Ava Taylor. Lydia Hall and Coda Kuzma. Gina Summer. Gina Summer against Farrah. Pounds. We have Lexi Zavishin and Mariana Zink. 106, Hayden Ramey for Corey Finley Forspring. 112 is Kaya Mislovec and Lily Brooks. 118 is Elena Weed, and she will take on McKenna Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to the national anthem.
Okay, we're going to take a moment here for the national anthem. Well, John, I don't know about you, but I think we just heard the longest rendition of the national anthem. It was beautiful, but wrestling, you want a little quicker version. You're thinking of the tempo of a wrestling match. You're thinking of upbeat and quick.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of girls over there for, LeBoeuf bouncing around trying to keep warm there.
Right.
And get this going.
Well, we're getting ready for action here. First match of the night, as John said, starting at 124. And for Fort LeBoeuf, it's Ella McGuire. Should be taking on Corey's Lakin Bale. We have a lot coming up, John. You want to let the listeners know what we got going?
Yeah, tonight we got wrestling, obviously. We're here. Tomorrow night we'll have boys wrestling here again. Start at 6:30, I believe, because they do have JV.
Yeah, 6 o'clock, I think it is.
6, I think. Okay. 6 o'clock, we'll be back on Thursday. We're going to do girls basketball, big region match.
Yeah, blackout night, right?
I believe orange
orange
night.
out. Okay.
Sponsored by the Corry Journal. Friday, boys basketball, and then Saturday we'll be here for the boys wrestling duel.
Yeah, Corry duel's coming up. That'll be a lot of wrestling. They have to wrestle 5 matches that day. So
start that off. Did I say start off at 8 a.m.?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Lakin Bale and Ella McGuire. And Lakin in on a takedown, takes her down quickly, gets the 3 points, and goes right to a half, but they go out of bounds. Lakin wasting no time. Good quick shot by Lakin Bale. Lakin covers on top, trying to break her down. She does. She's got her broken down to her belly. She's got a bar under the right arm, trying to get a half in on the left side. Now she goes a half on the right, and she's going to run that. Walks around her head. McGuire doing a good job not going to her back, but now she's there, and Bale gets the pinfall with 1:24 left in the first period, and just like that, it's 6-0 Corry. Lakin Bale gets Corry started. With a pin at 1:24, we go to 1:30 where it's Maya Bana. She's going to receive a forfeit, so that's going to tie the team score up at 6 apiece. So we move to 136 where it'll be Sadie Huck from Fort LeBoeuf against Ava Taylor from Corry. I believe this might be her first year, second at the most though. Ava's one of our softball players. We'll see her in the springtime. Here we go. They tie up in the center of the mat. Look like Ava's trying to snap Huck down. Tight collar tie there. Hand fighting a little bit. Ava doing a good job circling, trying to set her up for a shot. There she goes for the shot, and good defense by Huck, and she missed the shot, and Huck got the takedown, and she's going for a bundle. She got her bundled underneath, and she's going to take her to her back. She's getting back points. Ava's trying to fight off her back, and she does. She gets back to her belly. She's got a half inch trying to run around her head, but Ava's in the referee's position. Now she comes up to a tripod, and it looks like she's going to slide out the back there and get a reversal, and she does. 3-2. And now Huck comes up. Ava trying to return her, and Huck sprawls. Gets to the side of her, and Ava's still got a leg, so there's no points yet. Ava got her head on the mat. That's not where you want to be. There she picks it up. Still got a hold of the leg. 9 seconds left.
For 10 seconds.
Yeah. And she loses it. 3-point takedown with 2 seconds left. That'll be the end of the first period with Sadie Huck leading Ava Taylor by a score of 5-2. Ava Taylor deferred, and Sadie Huck says, I'll take the bottom position. Taylor covers, breaks her down. Ava's in behind her. Now Huck comes to her feet, turns into her. And Ava's trying to run her off the mat, but Huck's going to get the escape to make it 6-2. Now Huck in on a single, turns it into a double, and trying to stay in bounds with her toes to get the takedown, but Ava's fighting her off. And we'll go out of bounds with it 6-2, 1:28 left here in the second period. Corry Fort LeBoeuf High School Girls Wrestling. 6-6 is the team score. Both wrestlers looking for a shot. There, Huck goes in on a double leg, and Ava almost fell on top for the takedown, but Huck will get the takedown to go to 9-2. $50 seconds to go here. And Huck trying to get a half in there. Ava doing a good job of keeping her elbows in. Right, she just looked into a half, and she's going to get turned to her back. And Huck putting the pressure on. Ava trying to fight off it. And there's the pin. As Sadie Huck gets the pinfall over Ava Taylor with 24 seconds left in period number 2. It's now 12-6. Lady Bison lead the Lady Beavers. So we move to 142 pounds, where it's going to be Lydia Hull for Fort LeBoeuf. And she's going to be taking on Kota Kuzma from Corry. Kuzma ties up real quick, the collar tie. She's trying to snap her down. And she does so. She slides in behind, gets the 3-point takedown. Takes her right to her back. Kuzma got her arms tied up. Got her on her back. Trying to get her legs in. And Kota gets off to the side. And squeezes, and there's the pinfall. 27 seconds in the first period. Kota Kuzma gets the pinfall to make it 12-12 in the team score. We move to 148 pounds, where it'll be Gina Summer of Fort LeBoeuf taking on Farrah Forspring of Corry. Both wrestlers tie up. Summer went for a shot, and Farrah fought it off. Wrestling on the edge of the mat. Now they move back in. Both wrestlers looking for an advantage. Summer tried a shot again, fought off again by Farrah. Now she gets in on the shot and gets the 3-point takedown. She lets her up, 3-1. She goes for a shot again, and Farrah tried to fight it off, gives up the 3. It's 6-1, 6-2 now. And Summer lets her up. Gina Summer going for another takedown, gets it. 9-2. She's got a tight waist. She's got a bar on the right side. I feel like she's trying to get a half in on the left. Keeping the tight waist. Farrah trying to come up to her base. Summer Has that left arm trapped. Not able to do much though. 10 seconds left here in the first. 9-2 in favor of Gina Summer. She's trying to half, and they're doing a good job of looking away from that. So we'll go to the second period with the score 9-2 in favor of Gina Summer of LeBoeuf. Going to start in the neutral position. Both wrestlers tied up here in the center. Summer took a shot, missed it, and then she just bull rushed there and took her right to her back. They're fighting, trying to get back to her belly. Summer using her leverage, and good job by Farrah to fight out of that. 16-2 is the score, and Summer's going to let her up to make it 16-3. There's Summer in for the takedown, and that's the match. Tech fall, 19-3. Gina Summer over Farrah Forsman. Score now 17-12 in favor of Fort LeBoeuf. We'll move to 155 pounds, where it will be Lily Paris for LeBoeuf against Olivia Crone from Corry.
I think these two might have switched. This might be Sumner, and the last one was Paris.
Oh, okay. Thanks, John, for catching that. Both wrestlers going for those collar ties and getting the heads banging a little bit there. In wrestling, they say your head is a weapon. And these girls are taking that literally. One thought about a shot, backed off. Big snap there by Crone. Either wrestler able to find an advantage here. 50 seconds left in the first period, no score. Crone tried for a shot, and Summer stretched out. Sprawled on top. Crone still has a hold of both legs, though. She's driving into her, trying to pick him up. Summer trying to get off to the side, and Crone's still not giving up on that leg. She's still got it. She's circling around, holding on to it. Summer trying to get in behind, but Crone won't let her. Summer is now going to her seat, and Crone almost stepped over to get that takedown. No points scored. We head to the second. Summer defers. And Coach Darcy says, let's go neutral. Olivia Crone adjusts the headset, and we're ready here. Both girls doing a little head slap. Trying to get the advantage with the hand fighting here. Wow, Summer just forced Crone down and got the 3-point takedown. Minute and 20 seconds left here in period number 2. Summer trying to get the half in. Crone fighting, she's trying to come up to her feet. And now Summer's got her going to her back. And Crone did a nice job of rolling through that. She got 2 back points though, so it's 5-0 in favor of Summer. Summer again has the half in, trying to run it. Now she switches sides and goes to the left side. Crone doing a good job of looking away from that half. Summer, you can tell, has been out there for a while wrestling. She jumps sides real quick. If she can't get it one side, she's looking for it on the other. Now she has it, and she's turning Crone to her back.
Just gonna hang on here for 3 seconds.
She's getting 4 swipes here, so that'll be 4 back points, or 3 back points, okay. 8-0 in favor of Summer, heading to period number 3. Summer's going to take the top position. Crone gets in the referee's position. Summer covers. Tripod by Crone to get up and out. She's trying to peel that off, and they're going to go out of bounds. Both girls are getting pretty tired out here. Crone trying to grab a wrist from the bottom. And there's the half put in again by Summer. Summer trying to get a better, deeper half in. Bars up the left arm. Crone doing a good job though, fighting that off. Minute and 15 seconds left in the 3rd period. Crone trailing Summer 8-0. John said it was going to get loud in here tonight. Here we go. Crone doing a really good job of fighting this off, but Summer has a half in deep. Now she has her on her back and she's getting back points. Going to get a full complement of 4. And she's got her on her back. Crone in trouble. There's the pin. 44 seconds left in the 3rd period, and Summer gets the pinfall for Fort LeBoeuf to make team score 23-12 in favor of LeBoeuf. And this is where we need to win a couple of these swing matches, John.
Yeah,
don't want to get any further behind.
Right.
So we moved to 170, where it's going to be Gemma Malinowski against Riley Schaefer. Both girls hand fighting here. Riley trying to get 2-on-1 on the left arm. Both girls are heavy on the head there. Schaefer still looking for that 2-on-1. Now she's got both wrists. Both girls continue to hand fight. Malinowski trying to get 2-on-1. Schaefer trying to get Malinowski off balance, but Malinowski doing a good job. .40 seconds left here in the first. No score. Both girls just content to hand fight. Riley Schaefer trying to keep the momentum going forward here. And the period will come to an end. It will be for LeBoeuf's choice. They're going to defer. Oh, actually, they took top. Riley deferred, I believe. LeBoeuf takes top. Malinowski covers on top. Has a tight waist in. Riley has good solid base. Now she's coming up, trying to come up to her feet. Malinowski breaks her down flat. Malinowski grinding with that forearm across the neck. Now she's got a far ankle. Breaks her down flat. Looking for a power half there. Couldn't get it. She goes with a cross face. Riley looking away. Now Malinowski thought about a bundle, but Riley doing a good job of scooting out. Riley back up to her base. Malinowski trying to get that far ankle, and Riley Schaefer doing a good job here. Not giving her much. Riley thought about a set out. Now she's standing tripod. Turns into her. She has a leg, and Riley Schaefer is going to get the reversal. First points of the match. With just under a minute to go here in the second period. It's 2-0 Riley Schaefer. Riley's going to ride her out of bounds here, I believe. Riley keeping her toes in, and she's out. So the wrestlers will return to the center, where Gemma Malinowski will take the bottom. Riley cover waits for the referee to tell her to cover. Malinowski tried to stand up, and a good job of bringing her right back to the mat by Schaefer. Schaefer got a power half in. Let's go with that, looking for a cradle with the far ankle. Now she flattens her back out. Riley, tight waist. Putting the pressure on the back of the neck. Trying to get that power half in again. She's got it. She's trying to walk it. But she's going to go the other side. Schaefer breaks her down flat. Now she has a bar on the left arm. And time's going to expire here in the second period. Riley Schaefer leading 2-0. Riley's going to take top. Schaefer doing a nice job of keeping pressure on Malinowski. Good tight waist by Riley. Breaks her down flat again. Riley looking for that half. Gets a far ankle and drives her forward. Bars up the left arm again. Schaefer has one leg locked there. Now she's going for a half. And she couldn't. Look like what we got here. Locked hands.
Got her full Nelson there.
I'm going to say locked hands, full Nelson. 1 point for Malinowski. It's now 2-1 in favor of Riley Schaefer. 1:15 to go in the match. Lady Beavers trail 23-12.
Would have liked to see her keep that half in and try and keep going around instead of jumping back behind her again.
Right. Malinowski tried to come to her feet. Riley just returned her right to the mat. Has her broke down flat again. Riley keeping a lot of pressure on Malinowski. Driving her forward. Now she's trying to turn her over. There she goes with a half. Riley getting that half in. Now she's got her head and arm. Pulls her head up. She's got her flat on her back.
Got her tight now.
Wow. I don't know what the referee's waiting for here. She was flat. There's the pin. 29 seconds left here in the third period. Riley Schaefer gets the pinfall and brings us within 5, 23-18.
It's a big match there. Way to fight it out all the way to the third period and get that pin.
Yeah, but
match of the night so far.
Yeah, especially one that's that close, 2-1 when she got the pin.
Yeah, I thought she'd just be able to ride her out and get the 1 point victory, but got her turned over there.
So now we move to 190 pounds, where it's going to be Josie Fortin from Fort LeBoeuf against Kenzie Doubt from Corry.
LeBoeuf leading 23-18 here in the team score.
Fortin trying to get the head there, looking for a throw. Kenzie trying to lock up with her. Kenzie pushed her off and says, let's try something different. Fortin, heavy on the head again. She's got a front headlock, and Kenzie trying to get a leg. She's got a hold of the leg, but Fortin moving around and gets on the side of her. Kenzie does a nice job and covers her for the 3-point takedown. Now breaks her down flat on the mat. Kenzie putting her in the grind here, putting pressure on, looking for a half. Fortin trying to come up to her base, and does. Kenzie trying to return her, and Fortin gets the escape. 3-1 with 45 seconds to go. And Fortin got her arm trapped. Fortin in on the leg. Kenzie doing a good job fighting it off. .25 seconds left. Fortin again in on heavy on that head. Kenzie driving into her though. And Fortin takes her to her back. And Kenzie in trouble. And
just 10 seconds left here.
Yeah, there's the pin. As Fortin got her to her back and just put the pressure on. It's now 29-18 team score. LeBoeuf leading. As we move to 2:35, it's going to be Zahan El Zamley against Carrie Brown. Match is moving right along here, John.
Yeah, quite a few first period pins.
Here we go. We got a caution. Somebody moved before the ref blew the whistle. Both wrestlers tying up. Hand fighting a little bit. Alzamli kind of clubbing with that right arm. Brown circling around. Both girls looking for an advantage. Brown has a hold of her wrist. Alzamli trying to pull on the head and neck. .50 left here in period number 1. No score. Alzamli pulling Brown into her. She'll get the takedown, 3-0. Alzamli putting a lot of pressure on the back of the neck and head of Brown. Trying to get under the arms. Now goes with a crossface. Hard crossface. Alzamli switches sides. Jumps back again. Brown doing a good job looking away. Alzamli just staying busy. Four seconds, 3. First period is going to come to an end with Alzamli from LeBoeuf leading 3-0. .29-18 is the team score. LeBoeuf leading. Brown had choice and deferred. Zamli says, I'll take bottom. Alzamli, excuse me. Zamli tripods, trying to get out of it. And Brown doing a good job keeping heavy pressure on top. Brown trying to break her down, but Alzamli quickly gets out with an escape. It's 4-0. Minute 40 to go here in period number 2. Alzamli keeping the forward pressure, and she brings that hand around. It's like a club. She's kind of clubbing her on the head and shoulder. Like a right hook instead of a tie-up.
A couple times I could hear it through my headset, which means it has to be pretty loud.
Yeah, it can't feel very good either. Minute to go here in period number 2. Our score is still 4-0 in favor of Zahan Alzamli of Fort LeBoeuf. Alzamli heavy on that head, and then let's go. Comes back with a. Now she came in tight and threw Brown down to her back. Now has a half in. Trying to run that half, and she does. She's got Brown in trouble. She's got. .20 seconds to go here in period number 2. Brown trying to fight off. And there's the pin. Alzamli will get the pinfall to make it 35-18 in favor of Fort LeBoeuf. And we're down to 4 matches, John, so we need a big turnaround in the lower weights. We're predominantly strong in the low weights, so this should be very interesting. We're going to move to 100 pounds, which is going to be Lexi. I always butcher this name. Too many consonants for me. Persbition against Mariana Zink.
Zins.
Mariana's been really coming on lately, having a good year. Look for the pace to be a little quicker than what we saw in the last 3 matches here. Nothing against those girls, they wrestle hard. Both of these wrestlers looking for an opening here. Take a shot. Still hand fighting, circling. Mariana ties up. And she got poked in the eye.
Contact popped out.
Yep. She had a contact pop out, and she says she's okay, ready to roll. The tie up. Mariana pushed her off, and both girls hand fighting hard now. Just so I don't butcher that last name, I'm going to say Lexi from LeBoeuf. Both girls still looking for an advantage here. 30 seconds to go here in period number 1. We're scoreless.
Go Zins, get on the legs.
15 seconds left. Both girls continue to hand fight and circle. Stalling on green. And there's the end of the first. We are scoreless. So Lexi position is down, and Mariana Zins on top trying to break her flat. Bison gets the escape, 1-0. Now goes in for the takedown and takes her down, 4-0. Mariana trying to stay on her hip, keep from going over to her back. Mariana fighting hard and rolling through. Mariana's trying to come to her feet and does. She's going to go out of bounds. And she does get the escape as she goes out of bounds, so 4-1. Bison going for the 2-on-1. Bison goes in for the takedown and gets it. 7-1. Trying to get a half in, looking for a power half. Now bars up the left arm. Going for a half on the left side, trying to run it. And time is called. 1 point awarded to Mariana Zins for locked hands. 7-2 now the score. 40 seconds to go, period number 2. Bison going to let her escape. And she returns her. She doesn't let her escape. Hard return, and she touched hands again. So that's 7-3. Referee explaining what she's doing wrong. And here we go as Bison again lets her go and takes her back down. It's now 10-4. Mariana trying not to go to her back. Bison just trying to stay on that shoulder and turn it, but Mariana fighting her off. 10-4. 15 seconds left, period number 2. Two-on-one by Bison. She gets a in on the takedown, and Mariana fights and gets off the mat. Ten to 5. Bison swipes out a leg, and the second period will come to an end. 10 to 5 in favor of Bison. I'm going to go neutral. Bison with the 2-on-1. Mariana trying to fight with that head, and Bison just came straight in and got the takedown. 13 to 5. It's now in a major decision. We need to try to keep from giving LeBoeuf any more bonus points. She lets her up. There's the escape, 13 to 6. Need Mariana to score a takedown here. Here's Bison. Ooh, looked like she almost had that takedown right at the edge of the mat. Referee said, nope, come back to the middle. 1:31 to go here, period number 3. Here's Bison with that 2-on-1, then drives in and gets a double leg. Takes her down, make it 16 to 6. Now she has a half in. And she's trying to turn her. Mariana doing a good job fighting that off. Mariana comes back up to her feet. Bison returns her hard. There's a half, and Mariana trying to look away from that. .40 to go. And Bison has it happen very deep. Mariana trying not to give up any back points here. Bison looking for that bundle, and she has it. She has Mariana in trouble. Mariana bridging, trying to get out of it. And she's got 14 seconds. She's still fighting. Mariana just fighting hard to stay off that shoulder. And that's the end of the match. You're going to get 3 more. 19 to 6 is the final, so it'll be a major decision for Bison. And that'll make the team score 39-18 in favor of LeBoeuf. So we are 21 points down, John. 3 matches to go. So that's a victory for Fort LeBoeuf tonight. We can only get 18. So coming out is Hayden Ramey from Fort LeBoeuf, and she'll be taking on Finley Forspring of Corry. Finley gets a single leg, takes her down, gets 3 points. Finley has an arm trapped. Barr trying to turn her, and she does. She turns right to her back, picks up the head. Finley on her toes, doing a good job getting her weight on top. And there's the pin. 26 seconds into the first period. Finley Forspring gets the pinfall. Bring Corry to within 15 at 39-24. We'll move ahead to 112. There will be Kaya Mislovic against Lily Brooks. Both girls moving around quickly. Tied up and threw each other away. Brooks gets in, throws an arm up, and Mislovic backed off. Now Mislovic in on a double leg and takes her down. Mislovic with a half. She's running it, and she has Brooks in trouble. Brooks comes out of it, turns, and is trying to get the reversal. But Mislovic powered out of that somehow, takes her to her back, and Brooks trying to fight off. Got a whizzer in, trying to come up out of there. 2 points for Mislovic, makes it 5-0. 25 seconds to go in period number 1. And there's the escape by Brooks. Mislovic faked the shot. Brooks goes in heavy on the head. Trying to tie up. And the period will come to an end with Mislovic, LeBoeuf leading Brooks by a score of 5-1. Lily Brooks says, I'm going to take the bottom. Mislovic returns her, hits you flat, trying for a half. It's a bar on one side. Now she's trying to turn her, gets in there on a half, bundled it, and Brooks in trouble. Brooks powers out of it somehow. Going to be 3 back points to make it 8-1. And Mislovic right back to work. She chinned back on Brooks. Getting back points there. She's going to get 2 more, 10-1. Minute 20 seconds to go, period number 2. Mislovic leading Brooks of Corry 10-1. Mislovic looked for a power half, gave that up. Maybe looking to bundle. And locked hands on Brooks, I believe. Brooks gets taken, the escape, 1 point, 10-2 now. And it was Mislovic with the locked hand, so it's 10-3. Both wrestlers on their feet, 40 seconds to go, period number 2. Brooks pushing on the head. Trying to tie up. Down to 15 seconds. Both wrestlers just circling around. I think they're going to be content to go to period number 3. 10-3, Mislovic, LeBoeuf leading Brooks of Corry. Mislovic not feeling the best. That happens with nerves, and especially if wrestlers have to cut weight, and they're messing around with that diet a little bit.
Yeah, I just couldn't do it. Hats off to them. They starve themselves, and then they weigh in, and then they eat. I've seen them eat like a whole sump or something, and then they rest. It's like
Yep. Here we go. Period number 3. 10-3. Mislovic leading Brooks. Both wrestlers tying up hard, heavy on the head. Neither wrestler able to get an advantage here. Now Mislovic tried to come in on a takedown, and she's going to get it. 13-3. Brooks tripod back up, but Mislovic returned her. Mislovic trying to get something going there. Brooks did a nice job, tripod back up, and Mislovic cut her loose, make it 13-4. Mislovic back in on the single, and whiz her in hard by Brooks, fighting it off. Mislovic comes to her knees. Brooks keeping down pressure on her. 35 seconds to go. And Mislovic gets the takedown, takes her straight to her back, and Brooks in trouble as Mislovic all over her. She got 4 more back points, and that's the tech fall, 20-4. 5 more for Fort LeBoeuf, make it 44-24, 1 match left. So we're going to 118, where it's going to be Alina Weed and McKenna Williams. Alina Weed, Fort LeBoeuf, McKenna Williams, Corry, 118 pounds. McKenna comes out, the aggressor right away, and pushes her off the mat. McKenna in on a single, takes her down, takes her right to her back. Weed rolls through. McKenna now has a half in. Running it hard, she stacks her up. McKenna has Weed in trouble. Trying to hook her head too, and now McKenna gets a better grip, pulling her in. She's going to let go of that and try something else. She gets 4 back points though, 7-0. McKenna now gets a half in, runs it, turns her again. Weed fighting off her back there, and McKenna gets the pinfall with 1:05 left in period number 1. That'll do it for the match as Fort LeBoeuf comes in tonight and gets the team victory, 44-30.
Yeah, close one tonight. I mean, a lot of, did we have any? We had a couple decisions, but they were all tech fall, maybe 1 major.
Right.
Other than that, everything back and forth. Pin, one late pin there in the 3rd period. A lot of fast pins here in the 1st.
Right. Yeah, there's some good ones. I'd say the match of the night, like you called it earlier, was definitely Riley Schaefer.
Yeah, that late third period pin.
Yeah, the score was 2-1 late, and Riley turned Gemma Malinowski to her back and got that pinfall with. It was less than 20 seconds, I believe, wasn't it?
Yes.
So great matchup, and I don't know if maybe we have a JV match.
Might have an exhibition match.
Okay.
I'd like to thank our sponsors tonight: Family Ink Innovations, Mosier's Carpeting, John Wiggers and Son, Painted Finch Gallery, Epiphany's Emporium, Armco Credit Union, Erie County Community College, Fox Family Insurance, Corry Fabrication, and Rossbacher Insurance Service. Like we said, we'll be back at it tomorrow night. I do believe that starts at 6:30 with JV. I did double check the times. So tomorrow night, boys wrestling versus Eisenhower will be starting at 6:30 with JV and varsity to follow. Thursday night, big girls matchup for girls basketball, region matchup against Fairview. I think they're 9-4 or something, and we're 10-1 or something along those lines.
We're 9-3.
Okay, so
yep. And I think Fairview's right
somewhere
there
around
close.
in the same, yeah. So that's going to be a big one there. Then Friday night, boys basketball against Titusville. And then Saturday, starting bright and early, 8 o'clock, boys wrestling, Corry duels. Who is Corry facing?
Well, we have all kinds of teams in here. Actually, today I just got the lineup. I'll have to look through my phone here real quick, and I can tell you. Oh, they're not gonna wrestle.
I'm not sure if they are or not, or if they're just gonna shake hands first to say the match is over, and then they're gonna have an exhibition afterwards. There was some discussion with the coaches and the referee, but now that I take a look around, it looks like the referee has left, so I don't believe there's going to be another match. I think that is going to be it for this evening.
Okay, well, real quick, I'll tell you who Corry has in their pool, John. They're in pool number A, and pool A, letter A, excuse me. There's Corry, Harbor Creek, Maple Grove, Maplewood, Fort LeBoeuf, and McDowell. So that'll be a toughie. In the other pool, it's Johnsonburg, Northeast, Titusville, Warren, and Girard. So be a lot of good wrestling. If you get a chance, come on down and check it out. If not, tune us in. And 8 o'clock in the morning, we'll be here doing the live matches. So for John Yatsko and Silas Bryan, this is Brad Swanson saying thanks for joining us this evening. Tune in tomorrow, 6:30 for boys wrestling right here on